Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
Brandon Barnes.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Ben Paulson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Nolan Arenado takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. Ryan Rayburn steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring for...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Mark Reynolds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mark Reynolds.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
All even now, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Justin Upton will get his first cuts here.
Second, left fielder, Justin Upton.
First delivery to him on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
Miguel Cabrera set to hit now for the first time. For the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. And the runner back. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fourth.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Too high, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Daniel Descalzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Daniel Descalzo.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Martinez. 1 out. Christian Audemays digs into the right-handed batter's box for this matchup against a left-handed pitcher. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Full count now. 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Ron Kraft into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a soft liner toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Brandon Barnes will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
You know, if there's any consolation, though, he saw a lot of pitches. So it's a good at-bat. Not the result he wanted, but a good at-bat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Victor Martinez.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Nick Castellanos steps in now.
Nick Castellanos.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jose Iglesias gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Too high. Ball 3. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Barnes giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ben Paulson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The designated hitter, Ben.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
Nolan Arenado.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Striding into the box, Ryan Rayburn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hot shot to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Arenado. And reined in. 1 away. Anthony Goes digs in here for his first appearance.
Anthony Goes.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Barnes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mark Reynolds is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Colorado, the first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Into the seats. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The catcher, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hundley.
Nick Hundley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Goes. Comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Daniel Descalzo is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Standing in, Christian Audemays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christian Audemays.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And another foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hard hit at third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ron Kraft gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. One-0 count. Here it is. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Gloved by Cabrera. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I remember Justin Upton made his major league debut for the Arizona Diamondbacks at the tender age of 19. That's a pretty rare occurrence, but the moment never seemed too big for him.
And he misses 2-1. Yeah, it didn't take Justin long to make an impression in the big leagues either.
Nope. He was up in the majors for only 2 days before he hit his first major league home run.
Kraft is there. 1 away. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. J.D. Martinez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Barnes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now. Pause, now the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brandon Barnes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ben Paulson steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Ben Paulson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Nolan Arenado will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos charging this one. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
To short, Descalzo over to his left, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Jose Iglesias is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit to short. Descalzo fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ryan Rayburn steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. A windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Mark Reynolds digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Nick Hundley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. On the ground near home, Saltalamacchia has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Christian Automez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ron Kraft will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In the air, out to right. Martinez on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Anthony Gose gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Lays off 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ian Kinsler steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is in the air now, out to center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Miguel Cabrera will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kraft on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Still 2-2. set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Brandon Barnes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Mark Lowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Brandon Barnes will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Saltalamacchia is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ben Paulson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the tradition.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Leadoff man retired now for the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rayburn will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Third baseman, number
Nick
9.
Castellanos will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that Ryan Rayburn comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, Ryan
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Mark Reynolds stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jose Iglesias digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And coming up, the switch-hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Arenado has it. On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here. 2 away.
Center fielder,
Anthony
12.
Gose will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the lineup will turn over now for the leadoff hitter, Ian Kinsler. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Chad Qualls will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Justin Upton steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is just getting worse and worse for him. You certainly don't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera has the bases loaded in front of him. So a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now.
And it's all right there for him. A lot of pressure on this at-bat on both sides. But you got to love the drama if you're watching it.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries.
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. And as it turns out, he won't test it. Qualls is ready. Here it is on 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. And striding in to start the 9th, Daniel Descalso as they look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Christian Audemez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ron Kraft will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Low with the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Settling in now, Brandon Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Justin Wilson will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Justin Wilson.
Brandon Barnes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Jason Mott is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 30.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. Sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Shot towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Victor Martinez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Arenado takes it in. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to
throw on to first. Will be in time to get him, and the Royals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top. There's Petco Park on a fine night for baseball here on the show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jose Iglesias is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ross is ready. 1-2 on its way. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. At the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Tap foul at home plate. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Miguel Cabrera gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. J.D. Martinez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Norris finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Devin Travis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Will Myers will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
In there, no balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ryan Braun takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Derek Norris set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd.
Victor Martinez.
Into the seats, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Ross into his motion. 2-2 on its way home. Hit hard back up the middle. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Liner towards second. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Nick Castellanos into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Anthony goes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Spin throw, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw. Richard Ross strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Richard Ross.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
On the move is Upton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jack Barnes gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Chop fouled over towards the dugout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well,
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Still 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Daniel Norris set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Ross gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The shortstop,
Jose Iglesias will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. In there at the knees, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Barnes will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. In now, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jed Lowry digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Tyson Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyson Ross.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Devin Travis will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side. Miguel Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. J.D. Martinez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
On to first, and they get them both.
The catcher, number 41.
Victor Martinez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Will Myers is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're... That evens it up 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Martinez looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now batting,
Ryan Braun with the solo home run. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0. Derek Norris is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Richard Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Yonhervis Solarte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Ian Kinsler heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Into the box now, Nick Castellanos. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ross sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Anthony Goes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. got him looking, and that ends the inning. Jack Barnes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder, Jack Barnes.
This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Martinez, 1 out. Jed Lowry is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Flares this one over toward first. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The pitcher, Tyson Ross, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Devin Travis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chop foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Left side. Castellanos is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Daniel Norris will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Daniel Norris.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. I tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Justin Upton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they found him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Will Myers will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Shot towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Ryan Braun stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Derek Norris will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners on first with one down. Hit in the air out to right. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Richard Ross will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is goes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. J.D. Martinez will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Victor Martinez will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
Yangervis Solarte steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Jack Barnes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. On the ground to the left side. Castellanos has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jed Lowry will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the run. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ian Kinsler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Ross pauses. Here's the first pitch. Nick Castellanos is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Center fielder.
So stepping in, Anthony goes as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lowry will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The pitcher number
Standing in now, the pitcher, Daniel Norris. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tyson Ross digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Juan Mateo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Devin Travis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Will Myers gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Mark Lowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So we'll have a pinch hitter in this spot now as it'll be time to get a look at Josh Hamilton here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kinsler for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Nick Vincent is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
number 50.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jose Iglesias. And they'll need him to get something going.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. Justin Upton comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runs up and gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. J.D. Martinez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. So striding in, Victor Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Fernando Rodney will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
The final line score of our ball game.